Welcome to this video on software testing, strategies and techniques. In this video, we will explore the importance of software testing, the different types of software testing, and the strategies and techniques used in software testing. Software testing is a critical component of the software development lifecycle. It is the process of evaluating a software application or system to ensure that it meets the specified requirements and works as expected. Software testing helps to identify defects, errors, and vulnerabilities in the software, which can be fixed before the software is released to the end users. There are different types of software testing, including functional testing, non-functional testing, performance testing, security testing, and usability testing. Each type of testing focuses on different aspects of the software and helps to ensure that the software is of high quality and meets the user's expectations. In this video, we will focus on the strategies and techniques used in software testing. We will explore the different testing methodologies, such as manual testing, automated testing, and exploratory testing. We will also discuss the different testing techniques such as black box testing, white box testing, and grey box testing. So, let's dive into the world of software testing and explore the different strategies and techniques used to ensure that software is of high quality and meets the user's expectations. In software testing, there are different methodologies that can be used to test software applications or systems. The choice of methodology depends on the project requirements, the type of software being developed, and the available resources. 1. Manual testing. This is the most traditional form of testing, where a tester manually executes test cases to identify defects in the software. Manual testing is time-consuming and requires a lot of effort, but it is useful for testing small applications or systems. 2. Automated testing. This involves using software tools to execute test cases automatically. Automated testing is faster and more efficient than manual testing, and it can be used to test large and complex software applications or systems. However, it requires specialized skills and resources to set up and maintain the automated testing framework. 3. Exploratory testing. This is a testing approach where the tester explores a software application or system without a predefined test plan. The tester tries to identify defects by using the software in different ways and scenarios. Exploratory testing is useful for finding defects that may not be identified through traditional testing methods. 4. Agile testing. This is a testing methodology that is used in agile software development. Agile testing involves testing the software in short iterations, with the focus on collaboration between the development and testing teams. Agile testing helps to ensure that the software is of high quality and meets the user's expectations. In addition to these methodologies, there are also hybrid approaches that combine different testing methodologies to achieve the best results. For example, a project may use manual testing for some aspects of the software and automated testing for others. In the next segment, we will explore the different testing techniques used in software testing. In software testing, there are different techniques that can be used to test software applications or systems. The choice of technique depends on the project requirements, the type of software being developed, and the available resources. 1. Black box testing. This is a testing technique where the tester does not have access to the internal workings of the software. The tester only tests the software based on the inputs and outputs, without any knowledge of the code or the internal structure of the software. 2. White box testing. This is a testing technique where the tester has access to the internal workings of the software. The tester tests the software based on the code and the internal structure of the software to ensure that it is working as expected. 3. Grey box testing. This is a testing technique that combines elements of black box testing and white box testing. The tester has limited access to the internal workings of the software and tests the software based on both the inputs and outputs, as well as the code and the internal structure of the software. 4. Regression testing. This is a testing technique that is used to ensure that changes made to the software do not have any unintended consequences. Regression testing involves retesting the software after changes have been made, to ensure that it still works as expected. 5. Load testing. This is a testing technique that is used to test the performance of the software under different loads. Load testing involves simulating different levels of user traffic or data input to ensure that the software can handle the expected load. 6. Security testing. This is a testing technique that is used to test the security of the software. Security testing involves identifying vulnerabilities in the software and ensuring that the software is secure against potential attacks. In addition to these techniques, there are also the testing techniques such as usability testing, integration testing, and acceptance testing that can be used to ensure that the software is of high quality and meets the user's expectations. In the next segment, we will explore the best practices for software testing. To ensure that software testing is effective and efficient, there are certain best practices that should be followed. These best practices help to ensure that the software is of high quality and meets the user's expectations. 1. Test early and often. Testing should start as early as possible in the software development life cycle and should be done frequently throughout the development process. This helps to identify defects early and ensures that they are fixed before they become more difficult and expensive to fix. 2. Use a test plan. A test plan should be created for each software application or system, outlining the testing approach, the testing techniques to be used, and the expected results. The test plan should be reviewed and updated regularly to ensure that it remains relevant and effective. 3. Use test automation. Automated testing should be used wherever possible to increase efficiency and reduce the risk of human error. However, it is important to ensure that the automated tests are well designed and maintained to ensure their effectiveness. 4. Test in different environments. Software should be tested in different environments, such as different operating systems, browsers, and devices, to ensure that it works as expected in all environments. 5. Use realistic test data. Test data should be realistic and representative of the data that the software will be handling in the real world. This helps to ensure that the software is tested under realistic conditions and that any defects are identified before the software is released to the end users. 6. Collaborate with the development team. Testing should be a collaborative effort between the testing team and the development team. The testing team should work closely with the development team to ensure that defects are identified and fixed in a timely manner. By following these best practices, software testing can be more effective and efficient, helping to ensure that the software is of high quality and meets the user's expectations. In the final segment, we will summarize the key points covered in this video. In this video, we have explored the importance of software testing, the different types of software testing, and the strategies and techniques used in software testing. We started by discussing the different types of software testing, including functional testing, non-functional testing, performance testing, security testing, and usability testing. We then explored the different testing methodologies, such as manual testing, automated testing, and exploratory testing, and the different testing techniques, such as black box testing, white box testing, and gray box testing. We also discussed the best practices for software testing, including testing early and often, using a test plan, using test automation, testing in different environments, using realistic test data, and collaborating with the development team. By following these best practices and using the appropriate testing methodologies and techniques, software testing can be more effective and efficient, helping to ensure that the software is of high quality and meets the user's expectations. Thank you for watching this video on software testing, strategies, and techniques. We hope that you found it informative and useful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below.